What public interest?
The public are interested.
In what?
You lot have got some mad gear on, man. You're making me feel a bit nervous.
Don't be nervous.
You got a gun, yes?
Yeah. Don't be nervous. We're from the Met's Special Firearms Command.
Okay.
What's your interest in this building? Obviously, you're filming quite an iconic public site.
Yeah. Now, obviously, like I said, the public are interested. People want to know how their tax money is being spent, interactions with police.
So how does filming this wall gonna...
You'll be surprised, man. A lot of people watch it. A lot of people are interested. So
have you any ID on you by any chance?
I don't have any ID, no.
Are you known to police?
No, I'm not known, man.
You've never been arrested?
Never. No, I've been arrested. I've never been charged.
Okay. We'll do a quick check on you to make sure everything's all legit.
I'm not going to give any details.
Why is that?
I don't need to. I haven't committed a crime.
Well, you're right.
You're saying as if like it's like my obligation to give my details.
No, I've not said that at all. You haven't
you identify
crime,
yourself?
Obviously, what you're doing is quite suspicious, isn't it?
Well, I've explained it, to be fair. Did you identify yourself?
I'm PC Campbell. I said that already.
Campbell, right. Thank you, sir. And you, miss?
PC Martin.
Martin, okay.
Just to satisfy ourselves that you're here for legitimate
cause,
you are going to be detained for the purpose of a search under the Terrorism Act.
This is where it all begins. A simple walk, a camera rolling, and suddenly authority steps in. The officer approaches casually at first, but it doesn't take long before the familiar question drops. What are you doing filming? The auditor's response is calm, controlled, and confident public interest. But notice the shift. The tone subtly changes. The officer labels the filming as suspicious. What started as curiosity quickly turns into scrutiny. Right here, the groundwork is laid. This is no longer about filming, it's about control, justification, and who understands the law better. And the tension? You can feel it building.
I'm going to be detained for a search.
Under the Terrorism Act.
I'm
PC Campbell from the Met's
Right, you can search me. Can I just keep this rolling?
You can, but you can't prop the search, or I can prop it somewhere you want. You can put it down there.
Can I put it down?
Yeah,
if you want.
There's no need to search me under Terrorist Act, you know.
Well, like I say, you're not being very... No, but you need to have quite a basic ground. You have ground. You're filming our ground. You're filming our public site. You're not giving us any information. You're not giving us any information on the film that you're not shooting. The only way that we can satisfy something that you're not here for a criminal purpose. I know you're saying that you can't so much. Oh, I told you. No, listen, I'm PC Campbell. I put a mask on this. I respect my privacy. You haven't got grounds, by the way. I told you my grounds already. What are your grounds? Filming not grounds. Like filming. Grounds are based on objective facts. What facts have you got? I'm not a terrorist, man.
That's not what you said, alright?
But you're searching under Terrorist Act.
There's a reason.
So Terrorist Act, what section? You have to reasonably disrespect that. What reason? After reason, the fact that you're here for no, that I'm a terrorist. You're using this activity.
This is the first major escalation. Without any crime being alleged, the officer moves the situation into dangerous territory detention under the Terrorism Act. That single phrase instantly changes everything. The auditor pushes back, refusing to provide personal details, asserting a basic legal principle: no crime, no obligation. The officer insists the behaviour is suspicious, but suspicion alone isn't law. Still, the decision has been made. At this moment, viewers understand something critical. This encounter is no longer routine, it's now a test of power versus rights.
You don't have ground. You're filming
a site. You're filming a site. You can't tell us why you're filming.
I told you, you haven't got ground.
But that's words.
It's an illegal search, you know this is an unlawful search. I told you the ground grey, man. It's an unlawful search in the centre. These what are these? Another did the shorts. Have you got pockets in there? No, it's an unlawful search. It is.
I can't see why you're filming.
You ain't got reasonable suspicion, you ain't got ground. Grounds are based on objective facts. There's no facts that pertain to being a terrorist. You said that already. No, suspicion is based on grounds, which are based on objective facts, not subjective facts. Are you happy I'm not a terrorist? I can grab the phone. Grab the phone. You're not staying here for the time being with us. What do you mean I'm still staying here for the time being? You search me, you're happy that I'm not a terrorist, I'm going. I'm going to confirm that you're not committing offences for that purpose. I'm not committing an offence. I'm going to confirm that. For that purpose. Come on, man. What you just done was unlawful. What you just done was illegal. I've told you not got grounds.
Now comes the quiet part, and sometimes silence is louder than words. The search begins. No shouting, no resistance, just compliance under protest. This is where pressure speaks without dialogue. Hands moving, pockets checked, all under the weight of terrorism legislation. For the audience, this is uncomfortable viewing, because the question hangs in the air unanswered. What exactly justified this? And the longer the silence stretches, the heavier that question becomes.
If
you want a copy
public
of the
photography is not.
you can collect it
I
from
do
anyone.
want. I want a copy of the search.
Well, you
you
can
didn't
collect
say
from
what were you
anyone
expecting to
in
find then. What were you expecting to find?
Evidence that suggests that you're here for a terrorist purpose.
No, what specific item?
Any evidence that suggests that you're here for a terrorist
You
purpose.
didn't tell me that. You just went ahead and done it.
Are you happy with
Nah, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool, man. Alright, that's not cool, you know. No, that's not cool. No. Can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. What you've just done is unlawful. You can't do that. You've let them get on with it, so you're culpable as well. You can't do that.
Right, as I explained,
Can't
you're
do that.
filming this site and you can't
I don't
justify
care.
why you're filming
I don't
it.
care. I've told you why I'm filming. I've told you why I'm filming. You can hold that one second. I'm just gonna put my jacket
Put
up.
it on the floor, mate. Just put it where you are.
No, wait, that's not cool, you know. You can't do that. I'm just gonna zip my jacket up.
Yeah, just put it on the floor. I'm just doing it. I can go anywhere. So we are filming everything as well. It's not doing anything.
You don't have grounds. You didn't have grounds to just do that. You didn't have grounds to do that. Public photography isn't a crime.
As I explained though, as you were filming.
So what are the grounds then? What are the grounds?
My colleague explained it to you. You've got it
What?
on your camera.
Filming outside? No. That's not grounds. That's not grounds. Grounds are based on objective facts. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000, yeah? Section 44 was repealed by the European Court of Human Rights because you lot were doing this, and now you're using Section 43. I know you didn't. I was just saying Section 44 was repealed for this reason. For stopping photographers and that. Yeah, no, what you done is not cool. I'm sure you're a good guy in that, but this wasn't cool.
It was stopped because people were using it for search people with no
Listen,
grounds. That's
we had a
required. We have
conversation
grounds
and
for
I told you, you don't have grounds, mate.
We do have grounds.
You don't have
You might
grounds,
have given
mate.
us a reason.
You don't have grounds, mate.
You might have given us a reason, but it's not a satisfactory reason, is it? You've told us that you're here to film public interest. You're filming a wall, which is a secure gate into the House of Parliament.
But I can see it from Google Maps, mate.
Yeah, you might be able to. That doesn't give you reason to conduct hostile reconnaissance of it, does it?
It's not hostile reconnaissance,
Well,
mate.
you
Don't talk nonsense, man.
I can't
Don't talk
confirm that because
rubbish,
I've asked
man.
you for your details to do some checks and you refuse to give us any details.
I ain't giving you details.
Exactly. So how do I then prove that you're not here for a terrorist purpose without searching to make sure you've not got anything terrorist related on you at the minute? Answer me that question.
Because filming in public isn't grounds.
Well, you're not filming in public, are you?
I am filming in public. This is a public footpath.
You're filming the footpath for me, Paul. You were filming in.
This is the heart of the entire encounter. The auditor finally breaks the silence and he doesn't hold back. He calls it out directly. That's unlawful. What follows is a rapid-fire legal breakdown. Public photography, objective grounds, Section 43, and then the hammer blow Section 44 was repealed. This is no longer emotional resistance. This is legal dismantling. The officer attempts to justify the search as hostile reconnaissance, but the explanation starts to unravel in real time. Here, the balance begins to shift. Knowledge becomes the most powerful tool in the room.
Into that gate, which is a protected premises of the House of Parliament. So how do I confirm that you're not here for a
I've got my
terrorist
rights.
purpose?
I've got my rights.
You might have your rights, so they haven't been violated. So
They haven't been violated. That was an
everything
unlawful
we've done
search because filming
Well,
isn't
it
grounds.
wasn't. And I've told
Filming
you a
isn't
number of
grounds.
times why-
Filming isn't grounds.
I've told you a number of times why
grounds.
it's not
Filming isn't
not
grounds.
unlawful.
Filming from
You can say
public
that
isn't
all you
grounds.
like,
Bro,
but
I can
if
see
you're-
it. All this, I can see it on Google Maps.
Yeah, I know. And
I can see it from
I need to
Google
confirm
Maps.
that you're not here to conduct hostile reconnaissance.
I'm not doing a hostile reconnaissance.
How do I know that?
We're talking on a normal
How
one.
do
You
I
ain't
know
been
that
rude.
without
I ain't
checking?
been rude.
How do I know that?
Because you know, man. Deep
How
down,
do
you
I
know
know?
I'm not a terrorist. You know
How do I know that you're not a
You didn't even
terrorist?
put me in cuffs, bro.
I didn't need to. If I put you in cuffs, I guarantee you would have complained about that as well.
Yeah, I would have
If you,
complained.
if you presented a threat to me,
Like I
I
said, I ain't got an
probably
issue
would have put
with
you on the floor, but you didn't present a threat to me, did you? So I don't need to use that level of force against
Yeah,
you.
because you knew I wasn't a terrorist.
I didn't know you weren't a terrorist until I
Then
searched
what, you should have
to
put me on.
confirm
I
that.
hope you would put a terrorist on the floor, man.
But if you were a terrorist,
If you genuinely believe that I was a terrorist,
terrorism, I would have put you on the floor.
No, but you've searched me under a terrorist legislation.
Because I believe that you were conducting hostile reconnaissance to the House of Parliament.
Okay, House of the Parliament. I thought that was Scotland Yard.
This isn't Scotland Yard.
Nah.
Nope.
Okay.
Scotland Yard is very clearly signposted. It's a bit further down the road.
I thought that's New Scotland Yard, literally right there.
You were filming into that gate, weren't you? That's not
Either way, man.
That's not Scotland Yard. This is
Swings
what I'm
of-
saying to you.
I'm still in public though. I can film all this stuff. What about the tourists and that taking
Listen,
photos of
you-
London
you-
Eye?
you can
Are they
film-
going to attack? What about them people taking photos of
Listen,
London Eye?
you can film it all you like, but all I'm saying is don't be surprised if you get police attention because we suspect that you're conducting a hostile reconnaissance.
Yeah, but you didn't have to search me, man. You
Of
didn't
course I
have to
search
detain
you.
me in that.
How do I confirm otherwise that you're not conducting
Because
hostile
you spoke
reconnaissance?
to me and I gave a reasonable explanation.
And how do I confirm that without you giving me information for me to check on our system to suggest that you're not, wanted or known to?
I'm not
terror-
wanted, I'm
Yeah,
not
but you
known
can
for
tell me that,
terrorism.
but people lie to me all the time, don't they?
You can use your judgment, man. I feel like you know that I'm not a threat, really.
I don't know you. I've never met you before. So you can use your
Despite
judgment.
that, you still didn't put me in cuffs.
So-
Fair play. Despite that, you didn't put me in
I
cuffs.
didn't need to put you in cuffs. If I needed to put you in cuffs, I would have put you in cuffs. Do you want a
I
copy?
don't doubt that, man.
Do you want a copy of your search slip?
Yes, please.
Stand by.
Now the cracks are visible. The officer struggles to answer a simple question. How do you prove someone is a terrorist without evidence? The auditor exposes the contradiction perfectly. If the officer truly believed he was a terrorist, force would have been used. But it wasn't. That contradiction lands hard. The officer admits uncertainty relying on checks, systems, and suspicion rather than facts. And at this point, the audience sees it clearly. This search wasn't driven by intelligence. It was driven by discomfort. Authority is now on the defensive.
So what, you lot, firearm squad? Have you let off one of them before?
Not at a person.
Not at a person. You're not going to start today, no?
No.
All right, good.
No. Ideally not. We don't go out with that aim. It's that there.
No. I'm just messing. So were you called out here or were you just passing by?
No, we got caught. We were.
You were actually, what, and they told armed response to come out?
We were around the corner, so we've come to it. Like you said,
Is that bulletproof, that? Is that bulletproof?
I don't know much about class.
Fair enough.
No, it's just because obviously our colleagues behind the gate, so it's easier for us to come and deal with you and speak to you when.
Yeah. Again, like that wasn't all needed. Like it was inappropriate.
What's interesting to film and the fact that you can't tell us
The public interest, the public are interested in stuff like this.
Like
Interactions with police, how police deal with public photographers, stuff like that. Is that alright, Campbell? Yeah. Can I get a slip? Alright, cool. So what? Can I continue filming now?
You can film all right.
Yeah, alright. Like, whilst I don't feel like you should have used the legislation, on the contrary, you've been alright. You've been alright. You know what I mean? Like, you have actually been quite, like, despite doing all that, you two have been alright. So I don't have any complaints about that. But
You seem to know a lot about our powers and what we're doing.
no, of course I do. Why else would I come here and do this? Like I was telling her, like, you've been alright for the most part. Whilst I don't agree that you should have used section 43, you've been like, you haven't used force, you haven't tried to bully me or nothing, so I do appreciate that.
We've been alright for the whole entire search, I suggest.
Who, you or me?
Both of us.
Yeah,
You've tried to be a bit difficult,
Come on.
but our job is to know our powers.
Yeah, alright.
What's your surname?
So do I have to give my name to get the I'll give you a name. It won't be my actual details.
You're not going to give us your real name?
Nah.
Okay.
Just put it down as Kolee, Kolee.
Is that your surname or your
No,
first name?
that's not my real name. That's just the nickname.
So what do you want? What do you want to give me as your full surname?
Lee, Lee.
And your full first name?
Ko.
Date of birth?
0906 97.
The tension finally releases. Firearms officers appear, but the atmosphere cools instead of ignites. Conversation replaces confrontation. The auditor, notably, takes the high ground. He criticizes the use of the law, but acknowledges the officer's restraint. No force, no aggression, no arrest. This ending matters because it shows how quickly extraordinary powers can be used and how quietly they can be walked back. The camera keeps rolling. Filming continues. And the final message is unmistakable. Knowing your rights doesn't escalate situations, it exposes them.